Do not cause someone else grief. Don't cause grief. Don't be the cause of someone else's grief. This is your sin to avoid. Now, remember, you know what I'm going to tell you. If you've not already read Psalm 62 through 63, you go ahead and do it and try to find your own space. Sin to avoid, promise to claim, attitude to change, command to obey, or an example to follow. And if you do that, you will be blessed by the Lord Himself, because He's going to give you and point you in that right direction what you particularly need for your life today and perhaps even in the weeks or months to come. So you don't need to be the cause of someone's grief. Let me give you my sin to avoid today. We see Psalm 62 begins with, "For God alone my soul waits in silence. From Him comes my salvation." We've always been looking at this from the perspective of the one offering the prayer, David, very oftentimes, and he's in a tough spot here. He is waiting for salvation. He's claiming that God alone is his rock and his salvation. But why is he having to do that? It's because of this person right here. This person that only plans to thrust him down from his high position. They take pleasure in falsehood. So here's the sin to avoid. They bless with their mouths, but inwardly they curse. This is being two-faced. This is being a hypocrite. This is saying one thing with your mouth, but thinking something else in your heart. You do not want to commit that sin, because here's what happens. You may think in your mind that you're hiding it from everybody else, that you're saying a certain thing and they're believing you, but inwardly you're thinking differently about the people. In fact, even in your heart, you're wishing bad things upon them, or you're rolling your eyes on the inside. Folks, as hard as we can try, what you are thinking on the inside comes out. So you may try forever to bless with your mouth, and curse inwardly. You may try to hide your true thoughts about someone, but in reality, you can't do that. It's going to come out, and it's going to cause trouble for those people that are experiencing that. It's going to cause them grief. So here's the thing. Make sure that you inwardly attempt to think the best you can of people. Always try to think the best that you can, and make sure that you are praying for them. Even if there's something about them you don't like, why don't you pray for them and pray something good? Because this person that is blessing with their mouths, cursing inwardly, they are causing David a bunch of grief. So don't be the cause of grief, so much so that David's having to say, "He alone is my rock and my salvation, my fortress. I shall not be shaken." We're going to slide on down here to Psalm 63, and we see verse 2. I think this helps us to make sure that we are not being a hypocrite, that we are indeed trying to bless in the inward hearts and trying to think the best we can about people. Verse 2, "I have looked upon you in the sanctuary, beholding your power and glory." Here's the best thing for your heart, is to meditate on and think about the Lord. Go to church, worship the Lord in song, read your Bible, and behold how great and powerful God is. That's a great attitude for you to adopt, a great attitude for you to change, is to say, I'm going to look upon the Lord, and I'm going to look at his power and glory. And when you do that, it just really changes your perspective with everything that's going around you. I pray that's been a blessing to you, and I pray you have found your own space. And I will see you guys in the next video.